Well, it's April 2nd, 2025. I'm Todd Dunn, and today I'm in the boatyard. I'm out where the masts for Seaquestor are sitting for the winter. And why am I here? Well, let me show you. I bought Seaquestor some new boat jewelry. She's been saying that she felt a little plain lately, so I brought her this nice shiny boat jewelry. Yeah, this is 4 new turnbuckles for Seaquestor's lower shrouds. A couple years ago, I replaced the uppers and the wires on the lowers, and I finally decided to buy the turnbuckles. These little devils run about $150 each, plus tax and shipping. So altogether, this is about $650 worth of turnbuckles. And today, I'm going to replace these old ones, which have been on the boat since 1973, with brand new. Now, these old ones are fine. They still work. They look a little beat up, but they turn freely. I keep them all lubed up. I spray them with lanolin every year. And all I have to do is disconnect them, which means taking off cotter pin like this and put the new one on. I may keep these toggles. I think I have enough length without them. At least for this year. These toggles cost about another 75 bucks a piece, so I kind of delayed, but I might either buy them later this summer. They're easy to replace when the boat's in the water, or I may just leave them. But anyway, we'll decide later. If I put them on, it'll be, no problem. Just means another cotter pin to straighten out and pull out. Twice as much work. So this shouldn't take long, about 20 minutes. I'm not going to show you the procedure because basically it consists of straightening out this cotter pin and pulling it. I brought some high-tech tools, a screwdriver and a pair of pliers, to do that, and then putting the new turnbuckle on. So, time to get to work. Okay, I've got the first old turnbuckle off and a new one next to it. And you can see why I may not need the toggles. I've got plenty of length, and the new turnbuckles come with integral toggles on them. And the old ones were rigid, so they needed a toggle at the bottom. So I don't think I need them. And yeah, so maybe I won't spend the extra 75 bucks per turnbuckle. And we'll get these put back on, and that will be that. Well, there we go, 4 shiny new turnbuckles. Hardest part is getting the old cotter pins out, but they're done now, and those will fit just fine. All I have to do is extend them, unscrew the other 3. I unscrewed 1. But we'll do that, and they'll be ready to stand the mast up. And here are the old ones. These were put on the boat in 1973. So those are 52 years old. As I said, they still work. They turn freely. Well, this one maybe not. If I can hang on to both ends, they do. And they're ready to go. And, well, who knows? Now, these are bronze turnbuckles with a stainless steel pin and other bronze fittings. And it's just a question of what do I do with them? I suppose I could keep them as spares, or I could try to sell them. They don't look very pretty, but they work. They're fully functional, and they don't have any flaws. So they should be good for another 50 years. But the new ones look a lot prettier. Okay, that's all I was going to do today. Just put those new turnbuckles on here. And actually I just was thinking about it while I was doing this. It's been almost 20 years since I replaced the lower shrouds, the wires. And I may do those. I priced them out last night. And even though they're only 21 feet long, because the end fittings are really expensive, They cost about $175 each, so I won't do that this year. But I will probably put new wires on there next year. Or at the very least, what I'll do is replace 2 of them. Say the aft shrouds on both sides, and then next year do the forward shrouds. And then we'll have all new standing rigging within the last 5 years. Okay, so that's that. Seaquestor mast is ready to go back up. I will bring a battery over and make sure all the lights and everything are working, and replace any bulbs that I need to, just as a final check. Okay, thanks for watching.